दूरेण हि अवरम कर्म बुद्धि योगा धनंजय बुद्धो शरणम अन्विच्छ कृपणः फलहेतवः. Hello friends, this is the 49th shlok of the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and in today's video we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says Durena hi avaram karma, which means abstain from abject karma or action. Buddhi yoga dhananjaya, which means with buddhi yoga, O Dhananjaya. Buddho Sharanam Anvichha, which means stay in the shelter of Buddhi, Kripanaha Falahetava, which means have pity on those who perform action for the sake of fruit. So, in this shlok, Sri Krishna is further explaining about Karma Yoga, and he is giving advice to Arjun by telling him that he should not perform any abject action with a motivation for some personal gain. He should stay in the shelter of Buddhi Yoga, and yoga, as we have already explained, is related to working in a way which is consistent with your inner divinity. So Shri Krishna is telling that you should stay in the shelter of the Buddhi Yoga, and you should feel pity for those who perform action with a desire for personal gain. So over here, Sri Krishna is telling that the people who perform the action with a desire for personal gain, they are living in a pitiable state. And so you should stay away from that, and you should always perform your action which is consistent with the inner divinity, so which is situated in yoga. Now, in this world around us, we see a lot of misery that people are facing. There is a lot of anxiety that people have. People are living in a lot of fear, and they are all very unsatisfied with their life. So we see a lot of this kind of a behavior all around us, and the reason for so much misery in this universe is because of our tendency to act for our personal gain only. The problem that we basically have is that we identify with our body and ego, and when we identify with our ego in itself, we see that our ego is much smaller than the whole creation which is around us. And there are always people, who are more successful than us. There are always people who have more money than us. There are always people who are more powerful than us. And so we feel this desire to really grow our ego and be larger than who we are and have control over this whole world by itself. And therefore, with that desire, we start acting in this universe to gain a lot of money, gain a lot of power, gain a lot of fame, so that we can then satisfy our ego and feel that we are large and we matter. So this feeling that we have inside us, it's mostly springing from the emptiness that we have, because deep inside us we have this feeling that we are insignificant. And so to prove to ourselves that we are significant, we start doing these kind of things. But the problem with this kind of an attitude is that if you decide to play this game where you want to grow your ego, then it's a losing situation in all the cases. If you are successful in life, if you are able to attain money, you are able to attain fame and power, then that is also not going to give you the satisfaction that you need. Because the thing is that if you are not attaining it, then you feel anxious and you feel insignificant, so you basically have lost the game. If you attain it, then what happens to you is that you feel anxious all the time because you are fearful that you might end up losing all of this thing. And so the whole thing for which you started it, which was the inner satisfaction, remove that inner emptiness that you were feeling, because of which you wanted to grow your ego, that is not attained. Because even when you are able to grow your ego, you're all the time fearful that you might lose all of the things that you have, so that emptiness still remains. So basically, if you are decided to really play this game of working for your own personal gain so that you can amplify your ego, then that game is a lose-lose situation for both the cases. You will lose it, whether you gain it, whether you win it or you lose it, you will end up not getting satisfied. So that's why this kind of a state of living is a very pitiable state, because You are living a fearful life no matter what. So that's why Shri Krishna is giving this advice to Arjun that stay away from this kind of an action. This is not going to take you anywhere. You have to stay situated in the shelter of yoga. Then only you can have a meaningful life and you can come out victorious from this life that has been provided to us. So I hope I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.